everyone, I'm Philippe. Welcome to Concert Classical Guitars. Well, welcome to the show, and if you like the show, don't forget to subscribe by clicking on the little bell below. So now we have a beautiful double top, and this is a Rafal Turkowiak, and this is a new model from 2025. The number is 729. Beautiful guitar with modern appointment, even for a double top. So they have many significant things of their own, and this is a beautiful guitar. So this is a cedar double top, and I believe it's a Nomex double top. 12-hole tie block here with very thin, very lightweight bridge too. 12-hole tie block. There's a little thing to protect the top. Amber crown on the rosette. By the way, they have three models, and the models are differs from one to the other, from the wood and also from the finish, like more amber on the headstock as the models are increasing in price. So this is the first model, and the name is
Opus.
Yeah, the Opus Prime. Very nice. We have so the cedar. There's a very cool, interesting thing. The armrest doesn't touch the top. There are some pin on the edges of the guitar, so it's just like this, just like a floating armrest. Bolivian rosewood for the back and side. Very nice wood. Very small heel, so when you go to the the last frets, looks like it's very easier to go. Also, there's an elevated fingerboard, ebony fingerboard. So there's an extra C and there's an extra C sharp. So it's there's even more here. So there's a lot of extra notes on this guitar if you like to go to the last frets. Very nice headstock with the double plate here. Very nice tuning machine. Amber crown here. Sloped nut on the headstock. There's also a cool thing here. So you have the sound just coming out of this side of the neck, one side and the other side. So they call it acoustic tubes. A lot of markers on the fretboard, as you can see. I don't know if Andre can catch them, but there's a lot of at the 5, the 7th, 12, and even more. So you'll never lost on this guitar, and they are you can catch your eyes, so kind of cool. Body sizes are just like a traditional guitar. It's not a small size. It's very comfortable when you have it. The setup is super cool. It's kind of low, but no buzzing. Very easy to play. Very cool guitar. So I'm going to try to explain the sound of this guitar in 8 points. So this is a kind of new thing we'll try to do today. 8 points to help you to decide if it's the guitar for you. And I will tell you what I think about this guitar too. And let's go. First point is the tone color. Tone color about this guitar. There's something it's very interesting on this guitar. You have some clarity, like something clear in the trebles, clear but not bright. Very sweet sounding but clear. And the basses are more like something warm, even deep for the low E. So, but this you know it's a double top because it's very, there's something airy in the sound of the bass. The bass reminds me a little bit the sound of the piano. Something clear with the definition of the, you know, the hammer. Bring. And it works well with the clarity of the trebles. So the overall power of this guitar is, because it's a double top, is a little more than the traditional guitar. So you feel comfortable, you don't have to push too much on the strings to get full power. If you need power, you have it. Very even and balanced all over the fretboard and from string to string. So the dynamic change is the third point. Dynamic change is very important when you play a piece because you will need sometimes to play quietly and sometimes on one note to increase the volume and then decrease the volume for crescendo and decrescendo. For example, on the Capriccio Arabo, you have one point. So you have one note that have to be increased and then in the end a little decreased, depending on the interpretation, of course. But so a guitar, a concert guitar or a modern guitar should have this. The ability to go a little more and then you take it off. Nice overtones, by the way, but you can have this on one chord. Of course, on this kind of thing, one thing comes to mind is the guitar is clear? Can it goes more to a mellow kind of tone? Depending of your playing, of course, is what I used to call like an equalizer, but it's your finger. So the part of the guitar, we all know this, is from the fretboard up to the this part of the bridge, the bone saddle. So from here to the saddle, you have all the way to. Then you have all the most of the colors here. From here, it kind of sweet, and then, of course, every string, even the bass. But not only this. I mean, your right hand can, you know, if you're playing just straight, you have kind of a medium kind of tone. But if you turn a little to the right angle of the finger, of the nail, you have more of a glassy tone. It's still clear, but it's rounded to the edges. If I return to the straight attack, becomes less glassy. And if I turn to the right, to the left angle, then it's sweeter. And of course, if I change just from here to here, it's even more warm. So warm, less warm, glassy. So this is important to have a guitar that gives you that kind of differences. Of course, from this guitar to another guitar, the differences would be different, or more differences. You see, maybe. It's very easy to on this guitar to have it come out. Brand new guitar, so it will need a little more time to open up. Just really brand new. So now I will speak a little about the fourth point is the playability. What about the neck? So this neck is kind of round on the shoulders. So it's kind of very comfortable because it's very rounded. And then there's a little flat section in the middle, and it goes, and it's even there's less wood on the treble side, you know. So it's more wood, a little flatter, and then it goes down. So kind of an ergonomic kind of thing. Makes it very, very easy to play when you put your left hand. You feel very, very comfortable without knowing why. But if you put your hands and just check out the shape of the neck. So it's a kind of neck that looks like it's easy to play. Even with the hammer on and off, sometimes big necks are harder to play. So it's very important to, and what you hear, is it precise, or kind of easy, very easy on this guitar. I like that kind of twisted tone on the trebles. By the way, now I will speak about the overtones, and you can hear there's a little reverb after the play. It's not too much. Just a little reverb above the notes. So it's by the way, the sustain is the sixth point, and I can tell on this guitar there's a lot of sustain. And of course the vibrato is very interesting on the basses. I really like the color of the basses. There's something very deep in the basses that I really like. And the trebles have a very nice sustain and a nice vibrato too. Rafal Turkowiak came maybe 2 or 3 years ago and check out some guitars here, and they decided to modify a little bit their construction of their guitar. So the new ones are like this one, are just a little more open up, and they have a little more volume, and I feel they are warmer too. So even if I said the trebles are a little clear, but they are still pretty round. And there's a lot of the seventh point is the string separation. So if you play things like you feel when you play the chords, you can hear all the notes. This is the string separation. And if I want to highlight one note, even if it's with the index finger, I can have it happen. Or if I play a melody with the trebles, like arpeggio, you can hear the melody can be just a little up from the accompaniment, and this guitar can do it. So if I play the melody with the basses like we used to do, then with the trebles. So the last point is the tone quality, and I think for the price of this guitar, the tone quality is excellent. It's just a beautiful tone, and there's a lot of pleasure to have this guitar, even if it looks a little more modern than some other guitars. it's very interesting because all is made to be more playability easier, and long notes and beautiful overtones. And when you play, you hear a little more of yourself with the tube, acoustic tubes from here, and very easy access everywhere. The setup is amazing, and you can hear every detail of your playing. The tone quality is perfect on this guitar. Well, Turkowiak guitars, double top, fantastic instrument to play. Thank you for watching.